The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. A paradigm shift. The author describes habits as the intersection of knowledge, what to do and why, skill, how to do it, and desire, wanting to do it. Covey divides the 7 habits into 3 parts: private victory, public victory, and continuous renewal. Each of these parts addresses different aspects of personal growth and effectiveness. Part 1. Private victory. The private victory encompasses the first 3 habits, which focus on personal and individual development. These habits deal with self-control and self-discipline, necessary for building a solid foundation upon which success in relationships and professional life can be achieved. Habit 1. Be proactive. The first habit, be proactive, is fundamental as it lays the foundation for all other habits. Being proactive means recognizing that we are responsible for our own lives. Covey introduces the concept of the circle of influence and the circle of concern. The circle of concern includes everything that worries us, while the circle of influence includes those things we can act upon. Proactive people focus on their circle of influence, actively working on what they can control and gradually expanding it. This habit emphasizes the importance of self-determination and the ability to choose our responses to any situation. Covey also distinguishes between proactivity and reactivity. While reactive people are driven by external circumstances and act based on feelings, conditions, or their environment, proactive people are driven by values. This habit is essential because it recognizes that the freedom to choose our response is what defines our identity and, ultimately, our destiny. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. The second habit, begin with the end in mind, calls us to clearly visualize what we want to achieve in life. This habit is about defining a clear purpose and working towards it, ensuring that our daily actions align with our long-term goals. Covey suggests that we should develop a personal mission statement, a written statement that describes our core values and the goals we want to achieve. This mission acts as a compass, guiding us through important decisions and helping us stay focused on what truly matters. Covey uses the metaphor of climbing the ladder of success to explain the importance of this habit. It's crucial to ensure that the ladder is leaning against the right wall, meaning that our goals and actions align with our deepest values. This habit invites us to live with purpose, ensuring that every day brings us closer to realizing our dreams and aspirations. Habit 3. Put first things first. The third habit, put first things first, is about time management and prioritization. Here, Covey introduces the time management matrix, which divides activities into 4 quadrants based on their urgency and importance. The key to success lies in focusing on Quadrant 2, which includes important but not urgent activities, such as planning, prevention, and building meaningful relationships. This quadrant contributes most to personal growth and long-term effectiveness. Covey argues that many people get carried away by urgencies and spend most of their time in Quadrant I, urgent and important, or Quadrant 3, urgent but not important, leading to burnout and an unbalanced life. Put first things first involves saying no to things that don't matter to be able to say yes to those that do. This habit is crucial for maintaining balance in life and ensuring that our daily actions align with our long-term goals. Part 2. Public victory. The public victory focuses on interactions and relationships with others. Habits 4, 5, and 6 focus on collaboration, effective communication, and building positive interpersonal relationships. Habit 4. Think win/win. The fourth habit, think win/win, introduces the idea that in human relationships, the optimal solutions are those in which both parties win. Covey describes win/win as a mindset that seeks mutually beneficial agreements and solutions. This approach is based on integrity, maturity, and an abundance mentality, where there is enough for everyone. Win/win is not a technique but a philosophy of human interaction. To implement this habit, it's necessary to develop an abundance mentality and avoid approaches like win/lose or lose/win, which often lead to resentment and unbalanced relationships. Covey emphasizes that win-slash-win is a mindset that fosters strong and lasting alliances, built on trust and mutual respect. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. The fifth habit, seek first to understand, then to be understood, focuses on effective communication. Covey emphasizes that most people listen not to understand but to respond. This habit teaches us the importance of empathetic listening, meaning deeply understanding the other person's point of view before expressing our own. Empathetic listening strengthens relationships and allows for more effective and constructive communication. Covey uses the metaphor of a medical diagnosis to illustrate this habit. Before prescribing a solution, we must understand the problem. Practicing this habit requires a shift in mindset, from superficial listening to active and empathetic listening. By doing so, we not only improve our relationships but also place ourselves in a stronger position to influence and negotiate effectively. Habit 6, synergize. The sixth habit, synergize, is the culmination of all previous habits and is about creative collaboration. Synergy occurs when the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, meaning when people work together in a way that their differences become assets that enrich the final outcome. Covey argues that synergy is the result of open communication and collaboration between individuals who value and respect each other's differences. This habit promotes a problem-solving approach that seeks creative solutions that could not have been achieved individually. Synergy requires an open mindset and a commitment to working together towards a common goal. Covey emphasizes that true synergy can only be achieved when individuals apply the previous habits in their daily interactions, building a foundation of trust and mutual respect. Part 3, continuous renewal. The seventh habit, sharpen the saw, refers to the continuous care and renewal of ourselves in the four main dimensions of life: physical, mental, emotional/social, and spiritual. This habit is essential for maintaining the other 6 habits and ensuring long-term effectiveness. Habit 7, sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw is the habit of continuous renewal. Covey uses the metaphor of a lumberjack who, by sharpening his saw, can cut wood more effectively. Similarly, we must sharpen our skills, energies, and capabilities to be effective in the long term. This habit involves taking care of oneself in 4 key areas. Physical renewal includes exercise, proper nutrition, rest, and overall health care. Good physical condition is essential for maintaining the energy and stamina necessary to be effective. Mental renewal refers to continuous learning, reading, studying, and intellectual development. Covey suggests that we should dedicate time to improving our skills and knowledge to continue growing and adapting to changes. Emotional/social renewal involves caring for our relationships and emotional health. Covey highlights the importance of empathy, effective communication, and developing supportive and trusting relationships. Spiritual renewal refers to connecting with our deepest values and beliefs. Covey suggests practices like meditation, reflection, prayer, or any activity that allows us to connect with our purpose and meaning in life. This habit is the foundation of continuous improvement and personal growth. Without regular renewal in these 4 dimensions, it is easy to lose balance and effectiveness. The integration of the 7 habits. The 7 habits of highly effective people is not just a set of tips but a comprehensive approach to living effectively. Covey insists that the habits should not be seen in isolation but as an interconnected sequence. Adopting these habits requires discipline and a continuous commitment to personal growth and improvement. The process of implementing these habits is a cycle of continuous renewal and improvement, where each habit reinforces the others. Covey encourages readers to adopt a principle-based approach and focus on what truly matters, to build a life of purpose, integrity, and positive contribution to others. This principle-based approach not only enhances personal effectiveness but also positively impacts relationships and the ability to influence the environment. By applying these habits, people can achieve greater balance, productivity, and satisfaction in their lives.